Hello and welcome to 21 Days of Praise. I am Regina Livingston. It is a beautiful, beautiful day today. So much is happening. I think it is day 16, but I might be wrong. I haven't checked today to make sure. These days have just going by so quickly. I am just so amazed at the different things that are happening. Getting my little signs each time I'm doing something. It's strategic. It's not that I get them every day or anything. I get them at strategic times that kind of prove that this is what it's referring to and not just a random chain of events. So I am just so thankful for that. I'm also thankful for delayed gratification. That's That's something that we all, don't like, right? Sometimes we want it now and instantaneous. We go to fast food, we want it now. And my goodness, if it takes longer than 5 minutes for us to get our food, why is taking them so long? Right? We live in a world that just anything you want, you type it into Google and you can have it up, right? Anything and everything that you could imagine is right at your fingertips. And that has not always been the case. I mean, used to people had to work for a lot of different things and cooking was an all-day event, and that is why we stayed at home. Most wives stayed at home and they worked because they had to cook meals every day. They had to do things, the old-fashioned way of washing clothes, wringing them through the or even older, going down to the lake or the river to wash their clothes and things like that. Can you imagine washing your clothes one piece at a time? I just can't imagine, and I can't imagine it smelling the greatest either. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just river water for your Yeah, I think everything would smell rather fishy, but I guess if everybody smelled that way, then it's probably quite okay. But today I am so thankful that we do have those washers and dryers that make everything easier, and that we have so much. But the only thing is with that, it seems like the more convenient things we have, the more things that take us away from our family and friends and doing different things, and we have less time, because we're like, we have all this time to do all these other things, and we don't, right? We don't. We have far less time. I hope you don't mind the picture behind me. I just saw that in the thing. Yeah, this is my daughter's room, so it's one of those vampire pictures. So anyway, these delayed gratifications can actually be a good thing. They build character. If you get things right away, you take it for granted. I don't like to give my children a lot of different things because, if mom bought it, who cares? But if I spent my own money on this, I am more likely to take care of that and to think about it. Now, one of my daughters is really good about saving, and then she'll buy something that's more expensive and she uses it. Okay. The other one, she has a dime in her pocket. She has to find some gum or something to use on it. But, I think that's the same with everybody though, right? Everybody's just a little bit different and has a different idea of how money is going to be spent. And in our marriage relationships, usually one's a spender and one's more thrifty, and, I guess that's not always the case, but, sometimes that's, and that's hard to deal with because it's like you want to have your freedom with your money and the other guy's wanting to hold on real tight with it, and keep it, which I think is really actually a good thing if you can come to a certain balance and agreement. That's why those budgets are so wonderful, and getting our bills paid, is of course the first priority, and learning how to wait for things, right? Instead of spending our money all right now, we save that money and we're actually able to pay for it in cash. Now, that is a great feeling. I tell you, it's so much better than swiping that credit card and having this stuff and then thinking later, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay for this? Thank goodness it's only, I only have like $20 or $50 to pay each month. But you know how long it's going to take you to pay that, that washer and dryer, that whatever else that you buy? It's probably going to take you like 50 years, okay? Whereas if you just save that $50 for, 6 months or something, you probably have it paid for, right? Isn't that much better feeling? But we want things now. We want things now. And there's certain things that we do need now. I mean, that's not, we do need some of those things now. I understand that. And, there are ways to get those. Oh, I got a hair tickling me. Friends, family say, I need this, and if it's something that you really, really need, for health or for different things, I guarantee you your friends will be more than willing to help as much as they can, or maybe even find a place where you can get it cheaper or free or whatever the case may be. There are certain things that we just need to happen right away. And that's what I'm looking at right now. I want a few things to happen like right now, but then I'm okay to waiting for other things. So I am setting the intentions for certain things to happen by the end of this week. Yes, by the end of this week, I want certain things to happen. And I'm okay to wait for some other things, to happen in, the next, I guess 2 weeks, 20 days, month, whatever, I guess I have little goals for each little spot, but there are certain things that I do need for my own sense of mind and security. I do like living on faith sometimes, but sometimes I really just need a bit more security in my life. And I have mentioned that already, I know, but we all have those things that we need this to know that we are going in the right direction and that we are able to do what we set in our mind to do. So those are some of my intentions for the next week, a few things to happen. And in the next 2 weeks, even greater things to happen. So I'm looking forward to seeing those things. I hope you are able to join me and see those things. And, I guarantee you, delayed gratification is a good thing. It is a good thing. It makes what you get worth more to you in the end. So, but yeah, I know you're probably like me and you want things now, and but sometimes it's not the right time, and all in the right timing. So let's think about those things that we need now and that we can wait for and that we pray for, or whatever you do, So please, be happy in the situation you are now, because that's where you're supposed to be. All right? Well, you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.